Okay, I'm going to make, this is the seasoning for the shrimp etouffee. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to put in here paprika. Probably 2 heaping teaspoons of paprika. Then the rest of this, I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of ground white pepper. Half a teaspoon of everything else here. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. Half a teaspoon of garlic, granulated garlic. Half a teaspoon of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of rosemary. Oops! Let's crunch these up a little bit. Rosemary. Half a teaspoon of salt. Actually, a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Half a teaspoon of cayenne red pepper. And a half a teaspoon of oregano leaves. Yes, this is the big oregano thing. Okay, there's oregano. There we go. And this is the spice combination that will go on the shrimp and in the roux. So I have shrimp right now. They're cooked already, but I'm gonna put these in a little while on my. Well, they're frozen now. When they thaw, I'll put them on the thawed shrimp. Okay, my shrimp are here. There's about 2 pounds of shrimp. They're cooked already. So I'm going to take some of my seasoning here and dump some of it on the shrimp. Maybe about half of it on the shrimp. Okay. Then I'm going to take a spoon and I'm going to mix it on the shrimp. Okay. In the meantime, that's beautiful, all seasoned shrimp now. Nice and tasty, delicious. I still have my stuff left over. Just put the shrimp aside. I have cut up celery, very fine celery, finely cut up green pepper, finely cut up onion, and tomato. Now there's about 2 tomatoes there, cut up, and this is about a half of an onion. And this is a half of a big green pepper, and this is a stick and a half of celery. Okay? You can put your own proportions to whatever you want there. I have set aside here 3 cups of chicken broth, 1 bottle of clam juice. I'm going to be using Worcestershire sauce, hot chili sauce, a pound of Andoulle sausage. Andoulle sausage. Ah! Don't fall out of there. Okay. Now they fell out of there. Okay. I'll cut those up. Okay. And flour. And butter. So, we're going to make the roux first. Okay. Put everything right side here. Okay. Put this over here. Okay. Bring this closer. Even closer. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay. I'm actually going to follow a recipe. Kind of follow a recipe, but not quite. Okay. Vegetable and large. Okay. I'm going to put vegetable oil on a skillet. Probably a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay, along with a stick of butter. In the skillet. I'm going to heat that up. As soon as this is warm, I'm going to throw in my celery, green pepper, and onion, and saute them in the butter. So we're waiting for the butter to come up. I remember how I did this. About 5 minutes. Then I'll pour in the remainder of the spice blend, which is this spice blend, and whisk flour. Okay, saute flour. Sprinkle flour and saute until about 3 to 4 minutes. Then tomatoes. Okay. Then we'll put the flour in. I don't know how much flour I'm going to use. You're going to have to thicken, but then you might want to thicken it more later. So, okay. Let's go with about. Let me put some flour in a little bowl. So I've got it kind of measured out, so we're not too off the mark here. Took 4 tablespoons of flour. 4 tablespoons of flour. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can always add more flour. This thickens it up. You don't want it tasting too pasty. Okay, so let me get it. Okay, cook the butter here in the oil, and then we'll saute till they're. And we'll put that spices in. Then we add the flour. Then after we add the flour, we add the tomatoes. Then after we add the tomatoes, we add until the tomatoes are brown, and then we put in the vegetable, the juices. Okay, got it. This is my second time I've done this, so I'm kind of modifying it too as I do it. Okay, the butter is melting. It's got to keep cooking until it starts to turn tan around the edges. Then I put in my vegetables, saute onion, celery, and green pepper in the hot butter until softened about 5 minutes. Pour in the remaining spice blend. Wait till it starts getting a little brown. Here, it's turned a little bit, so I'm going to put this down in. And the celery. And the onion. Put it on high. Sauteing it for, 3 minutes? About 5 minutes. I'm going to do it about 5 minutes. So, This goes next, the spice blend, then the flour, then the juice. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Oops. Tomatoes, then the juice. So there they are. They're in the right order right there. Spices, flour, tomatoes, broth, and juice. Turn a little bit. So I'm going to put this down in. And the celery. And the onion. It on high. Sauteing it for, was it 3 minutes? About 5 minutes. I'm going to do it about 5 minutes. Oh. Okay, it's been 5 minutes now, so I'm going to add the rest of the spices in here. And stir them in. Then add the flour and stir that in. Cook this about 3 minutes, continually stirring. Not on my feet, okay? Now we add the tomatoes. Cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes until they begin to brown on the bottom. Of course, how can you tell if they're browning when they're doing all this stuff? But anyway. Okay, now I'm going to pour in my clam juice. And turn the heat up a little higher. And my chicken broth. Okay, put that aside. Got it on high. Hopefully the flour is enough to thicken it. Might need more flour if you like it thicker. I don't like it so thick. Bring it back up to temperature. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and a shot of chili oil. It's going to start thickening up because of the flour. Now with it on low, just the thickness that I want, which is great. Now I'm going to add Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Come on, baby. And some hot chili oil, just a squirt of just a little bit of this. Whoops, that's enough. Okay. Now it's on low. I've reduced it to that. I'm going to let the sauce sit here for a while and just cook down, stirring it occasionally so that it gets, the water comes out of it and it gets a little thicker just by evaporation and cooks a little more with each other. The things in there, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to cut up my sausage into pieces right here. Cut my sausage into pieces. I use my same bowl here. Then I got my shrimp. And when I'm ready, I'll throw it all in there together and let it sit and absorb the flavoring. Okay? Good, good, good. All right. Then I'll have Bruce taste test it. Of course, he's got to be the taste tester. So I'm going to cut up the andouille sausage, which is already cooked ahead of time. You can just use shrimp if you want. Kids are coming at 3 o'clock, so I'll make white rice, and we'll have it on white rice. So there's the shrimp and the sausage to put in there. I'm going to put the sausage in now, because the sausage can sit in there and just... So the sausage are in there now. And I'm going to dump the shrimp in there too. You know that? I'm going to dump the shrimp in there now too. That way everything is all done. And it can just sit there and simmer. And there it is. Looks pretty good, huh? On white rice, that will be delicious. There it is.